Hey, would you like to do something really, really great for your brain? Let's talk about it. I'm Dr. Patrick Jones from the HomeGrown Herbalist School of Botanical Medicine, and I want to talk a little bit about ashwagandha. Withania somnifera is the Latin name. And ashwagandha is not from North America. It's a plant from India. The Ayurvedic herbalists in India have been using it for 3,000 years, as far as we can tell, probably longer than that. The root's the medicine, and the root is best harvested after the plant fruits, and it's in the nightshade family, same as tomatoes and potatoes. And so it makes little fruits, and they're sort of like little tomatillos. How a tomatillo, the little tomato, is wrapped in a little leafy husk. That's how ashwagandha berries look too. The berries are edible. The leaves are edible. Don't eat them. Okay, they're not good. Uh, that's why you've heard of bacon, lettuce, tomato, and you haven't heard of bacon, lettuce, ashwagandha. Bad idea. Don't go there. But they have some medicinal properties too. But mostly what we're using is the root. But it's really, really a remarkable plant. And it does all kinds of things. I mean, it's good for endocrine stuff. It's good for libido. It's good for wounds. It's good for all kinds of things. We're not going to get into all that. But I want to talk about what it does for the brain. Okay. So ashwagandha is really, really one of my go-to herbs for two things. One is for stress and tension and anxiety and depression. It has a really powerful effect balancing neurotransmitters, which are the chemicals that tell your brain what to do and how to do it and make everybody happy. It's because of that, and also because of its powerful impact on the endocrine system, ashwagandha is classified as an adaptogen. So an adaptogen is an herb that helps your body adapt, right? Adapt to stress. So adapt, and gen is to generate or create, right? Genesis. So an adaptogen creates the ability to adapt to stress. And so it's very, very good for people that are burning the candle at both ends. It's good for stress and tension. So as an adaptogen, that's great. It's also mildly calming, not in a heavy sedating way like valerian or skullcap or some of those other plants. But you can use it for insomnia. It'll calm things down and settle you in and get you ready to go to sleep if it's bedtime. But if you take it during the day, I don't notice particularly that it's sedating and calming like some of those other herbs can be in a significant sense. It's also very, very good for healing brain injury and for improving brain function. So let's talk first about healing brain injury. This is one of my first grabs for stroke cases. And as a veterinarian, I've treated lots and lots of stroke cases in dogs. And I've also, in my naturopath practice, worked to support a lot of humans that have had stroke incidents. And ashwagandha has a very powerful healing effect on nervous system tissues, on neurons. Also has a protective effect to prevent them from further damage. It has, in addition to direct effects, it has some antioxidants and anti-inflammatories that post-stroke can be very beneficial. And it doesn't have to be a stroke. It could be a traumatic brain injury. It could be, anything. In fact, it could be Alzheimer's. It could be dementia. It could be any kind of a neurodegenerative process that's affecting the brain and the nervous system. And there's good research on that. So I've got it in a formula called Memory and Alertness. It's one of the big players there. But just ashwagandha by itself is very, very helpful. It's also very, very good for cognitive function and for memory and for remembering things and be able to think of your grandkids' names, all those things that you wish you could do better after you hit about 40 years old. It helps with the brain communicating with itself, and just, like I said, memory, cognitive function. Just really a fantastic plant for your brain. Really a fantastic plant for your endocrine system. In a lot of circles, they call it Indian ginseng because, like the ginsengs, it's good for about everything. And why is that? Well, it's because it's good for nervous system stuff and endocrine stuff, and that's everything, right? They have a big impact on everything in your body. But like I said, It also has a lot of beneficial effects in all kinds of other areas of the body. If you wanted to do a 3-hour video, we could do that. In fact, if you want to learn more about ashwagandha and a couple hundred other amazing plants, have a look at the Homegrown Herbalist School of Botanical Medicine. I think you really enjoy it. I'm Doc Jones from the Homegrown Herbalist School of Botanical Medicine. Thanks for listening.